Okay, you're good to go.
Aric, I'm thrilled and honored to send you my congratulations on your retirement. Even though I haven't seen as much of you as I would have liked over the last few years, you are a presence in my mind as I go about my work as an architect and historian. And when I think about your work, it's hard for me, and this is interesting fact about you. It's hard, and I think other people feel this, for us to understand exactly which of your many talents is the kind of driving force, the spirit behind your brilliant mind and brilliant work. I keep coming back to you as an artist because your drawings are absolutely resonant with me. They fill anyone who looks at them with a sense of the atmosphere and the real meaning of the story behind the design. And they are beautiful in and of themselves. Aside from the architecture they depict, they fill one with a sense that your spirit, your intelligence, and your creativity are all connected through the line and through shade and shadow, and that's a very rare thing. And that kind of work that you do, I think, makes many of us feel quite small because I don't know how to do that. So that part of your mind, your talent is extraordinary. And if I were to guess, I think it all comes from the act of drawing for you. But then I look at your scholarship, and I look at that extraordinary book, Plans of Chicago, and I realize, well, that's not quite it, is it? Because you're actually a deeply understanding scholar of history. And I think you do with history what we all try to do, which is essentially find the truth about the history of design and what why Chicago is what it is. But then you turn it further and do what many historians can't do, which is take it into a vision for the future, which is deeply, I think, sensitive and respectful of the city that you love and its place and its meaning, and its sense of community. Of course, the buildings you've designed um, are just so important, and I think the courthouse Tuscaloosa is really it's just an outstanding beacon of hope for all of us, and a permanent and important part of the American landscape. I just saw page proofs of Witold's next book, and I noticed that your courthouse is there. It is the story of architecture, the entire history of architecture, and your great building is there. And we were just astonished in my office when we first saw it published. I was just set back on my heels, and in admiration, and the sensitivity of that design, the humanity in it is astonishing, and a permanent part of our history. And as a professional, of course, I think you've been an extraordinary leader in design, and your firm is, uh, taken this idea of traditional practice as an inspiration, beyond any notion of copying or using history as a crutch. And I think the breadth and depth and scale of your commissions is again gives hope to us all, gives us goals, and it makes many of the smaller firms feel, it gives us an aspiration, a goal, a target, and it's the fact that it's all infused with your lovely person and your creativity, your sensitivity, your curiosity, makes it particularly wonderful for all of us. So, as I said, I haven't seen you as much as I could have. We've both been very busy, which is probably a good thing. But in your case, out of sight is not out of mind. So, congratulations. Um, I am in awe of what you have achieved, and there's so much more that I could talk about. but I'm absolutely, I just feel so good, so lucky to know you and to see what you've accomplished. And you know, what you do supports the rest of us. It does kind of create a benchmark and foundation that makes us feel like we can actually strive to do larger work, more public scale work. And it's not just talk; it's you're doing it. It's been wonderful, and congratulations, and my best to you. Thank you.